wanted to show you very quickly on how you create user accounts within the core system. Gives you a couple options. If you need something like a lot of users created and generated, you could send that into the help desk, work with our success managers or in your implementation team and get users imported. But if you have to do one-off records, you would go log into your application with your admin user, click on personnel, and it'll show you the existing personnel. You just basically click on new person. You fill out their name, and then one of the big things that you need here, let's go ahead and test user test at SaleCore.com. You assign them to an office. You can say whether or not they're a real estate agent. One of the most important things you need to do is you have to give them an account. If you don't give them an account, they're just a profile that's on your website and somebody that you could assign things to, but it's really just a record for you. It's not actually allowing them to do anything. But if you create a record account for them, you can see this is going to give them the base profile. You can actually set this up so that you can email them to register, or you could register for the user themselves. Most cases, the administrator wants to go ahead and control this, allowing somebody to register and sending them instructions. It'll actually send to the email address here and then tell them to register. Not always as successful as actually just setting them up. So if I say this is the SaleCore test user, and I can put the password in to something that I can see, and I'm going to go ahead and select this. This is set up for Home Swing Corporation, so if I say accept this, if there's any fees associated with this, you're just acknowledging that you accept those to the account. When you add the person, creates a user. Now you can go in and fill out their profile and other information as you want, or you could let the user come in here and actually put themselves in. I prefer to let users do it themselves. Most of our admins like to do as much as they can for their users. So they come in and fill out the general information about this user, the record. Profile is stuff that's actually public. Some of the fields are duplicated between general and profile, but profile gives you a understanding of you have a public profile on your company website. The information here would populate to that profile. It also populates if they have websites and you've used the variables in their website so that information from their profile extends into their website, or in the email marketing. If you are a newsletter subscriber and you're sending on behalf of the agents or users, you can use the profile information here, and this stuff is what's available in variables. The account would be stuff where you can add permissions. If you make them an admin and you want to give them permissions at an office level or a company level, this is where you would put that information in. You can close the accounts. Upgrades are options. In this one we have Home Swing 1 for agents. If I add that feature in, it would give them all of the functionality of that product. These would be something that you'd work with your account manager to put in, or if you're one of our basic users, they would have your company would have some of the universal accounts that are available there at a price. You could update their password if you need to, and you could send out the credential and registration stuff this way. If you're a real estate agent, you actually come in here and put in their license number and keep track of some of their commission plans and things like that, which we'll get into a different topic. Commission history if it's a real estate agent, MLS if it's a real estate agent. If you belong to multiple MLSs, you can select that MLS here and then put their ID. And all of these things, actually not the agent or the account, but the MLS and profile in general, they're able to actually control that on their own too, so they can actually do that. If you have any other questions, go ahead and if you can't find it in the help desk, go ahead and email help desk. Thanks.